Okay, in this lecture we are going to cover about the functions we have learned, like sumifs, countifs, and then average ifs. First of all, I will get a quick recap on all those functions, and then we will continue for the new functions. Okay, so in Excel we have two terms used, formula and functions. Those are used as an alternative of each other, but actually those are not alternative of each other. For example, some people, I'm just opening Excel first of all. Now I have opened the Excel and blank workbook I'm going to select. I will zoom it, Alt V Z 0. Okay, so if we talk about the function means predefined. Function means predefined or ready made. For example, we buy clothes, ready made clothes, or we get stitched clothes as well. So if we buy ready made cloth, it's a function. And if we are making a formula, it means we are getting stitched. Okay, getting stitched by any tailor. Okay, so formula means we want to, in Excel term, how you can, you will not be able to say to the interviewer person like, I get my clothes stitched. No. Okay, so formula means, for example, we have 10, 20, 30, and if you are using equals to this plus this plus this, wait a minute, plus this, if you are using this way of working, it's a formula, because we are not using any ready made function. But if you are using like equals to sum, it's a function, it's a ready made function that is declared in Excel's library. So there are loads of functions are available in Excel, those allow us to perform various operations. Okay, so just press tab, and then it is asking for the argument. But it is asking for, it is asking for the first number, that is number 1 comma number 2 number 3, number 1 comma number 2 comma number 3. We can pass like this, and we also can pass like this sum, then give the range C4 to C6. Understand? Do you have any problem? No. So I just close this and enter. Now output is same, but what the difference is, here we have used the range C4 to C6, and here we have used C4, C5 and C6. So these both called as the function, and this is called as the formula. Understand? Okay, so I'm not working with this. We have to work with the sum, sumifs, count, countif, count, countifs. Okay, count a, average, if, like this we have worked, and average ifs. We worked on these functions in yesterday's, up to yesterday's class. Okay, and I want to make you a quick recap on these functions. To make you understand about these functions, we can use data that is available on the internet. So I'm going to download a data. So how can I download what I want to download? Social media data, social media, not icons, data for Excel, like Excel, we can say Excel practice. And here you can download some social media data from what site we want to download. We want to download it from Kaggle website, kaggle kaggle. Okay, kaggle, social media, so users data set or social media network, like I'm using this. So I come here, and here you can see here's a download button, and the data information is available here: user ID, name, gender, date of birth. Like these are the details available, but I don't think so this data will help you us to understand about these functions. To do about this, we have to download other data, that is social media uses data. So I need to write like social media uses data set applications, because we can understand about this. So I'm going to click it this, and here download button is also available, and we have options available like user ID, app, what is the app used. So this will help us to understand about these functions very well. So I'm going to download it. So you can download it from here or here, but you have to keep in mind you are going to download CSV. CSV stands for comma separated value, but we work with the Excel. To work with the Excel, we download yes XLS file. Okay, so Excel automatically parse these files data in like a Excel file as well. Okay, in comma separated file, data is separated by the comma, and Excel will automatically convert that CSV file to Excel file. Okay, so that's why I'm going to use this. Click on this, because any like platform, Python, Java, anything you are going to use, that allows us to download the data from here. Okay, so I'm coming here and click here, and you have to use social media uses. Okay, so I have data is available. I just open this data. I don't want to work with this, so that's why I just copy this and paste in our file in which we are working. Okay, I am coming here and click on this, and I paste the data here. So we have data is available. How many records we have? 1000. How many records we have? 1000 records we have. And these are the user ID, like these are the ID, unique ID, and these are the app name, what are the apps used by the different users, and these are the daily minutes spent by the user, and these are the posts per day. Okay, I make it as zoom, alt visit 0, so that we can understand. Post per day, okay, and likes per day, and follows per day for this. Understand? Okay, so this data will allow us to work with those functions. Okay, in this class I'm not going to create different sheet for every function. I will use same sheet, but I will use different reference name with this, so that you can understand how to refer to a different location in the same sheet. Okay, so first of all I want to learn about the sum function. To understand about the sum function, we can use like total or like this. So just press alt equal. This is the shortcut for auto sum. Okay, alt equal, and now sum is performed here. I will apply this same and then same. Okay, alt equal same. Understand? So we have used the sum function here. If you talk about this, if you want to see formula applied here, if you want to see here, you can use control tilde symbol. Okay, control tilde symbol that is available below the escape key and above the tab key in your keyboard. Okay, so we have available like some C2 to C like 1000. Well, actually yes, it's 1001. Okay, 1001, it's a range from where to where we are adding data. We are not adding C1. Why? Because that is a text data, that is the header of this column, daily minutes spent. So C1 is excluded in this, so that's why C2 to C1001. Understand? Do you have any problem in this? No. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use means to say I want to place a link up to this location. To place the link up to this location, what is the location name is C1003. So I'll come back in this sheet. This is the main sheet. Alt H O R, rename this sheet and make the name as main. And I'm going to add the sum function link here. So what can I do? Alt N I 2. Okay, we have used this. Now tab, press the tab, or otherwise you can use alt A, because here A is underlined, so that's why I used alt A. Then tab, and I want to connect it with the within inside the sheet 2, but type the cell reference. I want to connect it with the with 1003. Okay, so I type the cell address. Text to display, that I what text you want to display. I can write like some function like this. If you want, I can write like some function, sum, just I said sum. Okay, sum equal, and then press the OK button. When I press OK button, now you can see it is saying some function and sheet 2 and A1001. When I click on this, we will automatically redirect to here, and we can understand the function is applied here, and everything is working fine. Understand? No issue at all. And if we come to the back at this location, we have sumif function. Sumif allow us to calculate based upon some condition. I want to know about the every uses of every applications, means to say how many number of times used. So to do so, what I will do, I will come here and First of all, I want to know about the every application name is available, means your platform name. So what option is available? Unique is available. Unique. Have you used unique? No. So I'm going to use unique equals to unique. I want to know the unique app name. Unique. Then what it is asking for? The array. Array means collection of data. Collection of data. Here we have, this is the collection of data. So I come here and press the shift control and down arrow. Data is selected. Entire columns data is selected. Okay, comma. What is next? It is asking for by call true false. We don't need to care about, because whenever you find any argument that is enclosed in a square bracket, means to say square bracket, array bracket we can say. Okay, if data is available in square bracket, it means it's optional. You can omit that value. Omit means left that value. Okay, so here we just pass the array name. Understand? And I remove the common and bracket one. Now you can see the formula. In formula what we done, unique is applied B22 B1001 and just press enter. When I press enter, now you can see what is happening. Data is not available. Yes, data is not available, but because I used tilde symbol, I have enabled the formula view, control and tilde symbol to disable that option. Okay, understand? Control tilde symbol you use, you will see the formula, you will see the values. Okay, I want to see the value. So what function is applied here? Unique B22 B1011. Okay, sorry, 1001. So these are the applications available in the column. If you don't want to use like this, what can you do? Delete this. And we already learned about this. We can give the name. Select this data and we will make the name for this entire data. For example, you can means to say you can use any name for your referencing address. Like for example, you can say plot, like you can say any other bird. For example, understand about it what I'm saying? You can place any name. What I want to do, I have this range, I want to make this range name as I want. So that's why alt m m d. Okay, define name. What name I want to give? Apps. I just said apps. So it means whenever I will use app equals to apps, it refers to the entire range. Understand? So this is the concept of define name. And I'll come here and I want to use, I want to know about the every app name available in this unique name. So equals to unique, and inside this we will pass the array name. What is the array name? We have given app, apps. Okay, and bracket 1. Now unique value is available. Understand? Do you have any problem in this at this point? Clear? Everyone clear? Yes, brother Kapil, is it clear? Okay, so at this point we have these data available. I want to know how many but I want to know, if we talk about the Pinterest only. Okay, this is the Pinterest, and this is again the Pinterest. Okay, and daily minutes spent on Pinterest by user 1 is this. Daily spent minute by the user 23 on Pinterest is this. So I want to know the total time spent by the different user only on Pinterest. Understand what I want to know? I want to know total time spent by the different users on Pinterest. What is that time? And this time is in minutes. So I want to calculate the how many minutes spent on Pinterest. So I want to add this and this, and like this up to end, like this we have to add. So we want to perform addition operation, but based upon some condition. So if you want to add data based upon some condition, we have available that is function sum if, only sum if, because we are finding only one condition. So I'll come here equals to sum if. Sum if I want to give the range, as I already give the name range. What is apps? Apps. Apps is the range. Okay, criteria, I want to know this Pinterest. What it means, I want to know the h4's value, that is Pinterest, in this app's range. Okay, comma, I want to sum. What value we have to sum? We have this value to sum. What is that value? Daily minutes spent. Okay, I select this and alt mmd, define name daily minutes spent. Okay, so name we have given daily minutes spent, so I equals to sum if now range apps comma criteria h4 means to say we can give this comma some range daily minutes spent bracket 1 enter. Now this is the time spent by different users on different applications. I want to know the biggest name, so we can use a rank function, first rank second rank, like this. If you want to give, I want to give the rank, for example I want to display the rank value here, so what can I use? Equals to rank, not rank average, I just want to rank number this comma from reference this entire, we have to compare it with the entire comma, then we have order, so I want to define it in ascending order, then we can use this one enter. Now this has the second rank. Now this is the first rank. How it is possible? Is it the correct result or not? I don't think it's not a correct result. Why rank function is not working here? You can see this, this is the first rank and this is, I think this should be the second rank, this should be the second rank. So we will understand why it is not working. So to do so, what we can do, here we have applied some function. I'm just selecting this entire data, alt time md, I'm giving it as name. What names? Uses. Okay, uses time. Okay, and I want to know the rank of this value in uses time, so equals to and rank. Okay, number I want to this and comma reference, I have to give this reference name is uses time comma ascending order descending order, I used descending order. What it is means, if I use copy and paste, is this the correct? Is there any problem? No. Is it really correct? It means we are giving address but some reference were not working in that case, so that's why I given the define name. Define name means we are making the absolute cell reference, instead of making the relative cell reference we are making absolute references, not relative, so that's why absolute and relative. Understand? Do you have any problem? No. So we are using absolute, we can use absolute reference by using dollar symbol, or we can make define name, and this is the easiest approach to work with this. That's why I always try to let you know only using define name. Okay, instead of using absolute address. What it means, I have told you or not absolute address. So let's do an example of absolute address, but before doing to the absolute address, let's understand about this. We have worked with the sum if. I want to know how many minutes, instead of minutes I want to know how many days. We can convert this minutes into days easily. If you want, this is this time in minutes, and if you want in days, you can calculate days, or if you want in hours, you can calculate hours. Yes, of course, if you want to calculate in hours, you can calculate in hour. For example, I just add one column here, and I want to convert this minutes to hours. What you can do? Multiply it by 60. Is it okay? So I'm not going to do this, that's why I just remove it. So I want to create a link in my this file, and what the function we have learned, that is unique. Okay, and I want to reference my sheet again by using this unique. How can I do this? Alt and I2. Okay, and I'll come here, alt a, I will use tab cell reference sheet 2, I don't know what is happening. And now yes, I have sheet 2 because these are the defined names. I don't want to use this, so I want to use this. Okay, sheet 2, and inside sheet 2, what is the cell address? Do you know that cell address? If I click here, I will not able to do this. So D11. Okay, we have to read this D11. Okay, V for when? I don't think so. B no, I don't think so because B is here. So here is the this is the link, so I want to connect it with H3, so that's why I'll come here and I'll use Alt N I2. Here I can define what the name is H3, and I'll give the sheet reference sheet 2. So when someone click on this, he will reach here, understand? And if control page down, and if I click here, I will automatically reach here, understand? Because here we have learned about the sum function. Now what next? Sumif we covered. Sumif unique is covered and sumif also covered. So I'll just come here and I want to connect this link here as well. I can just copy paste, understand? So when I click here, I will reach here because we have covered the sum function here. What about the sumif function? Sumif function you already covered, and average if, count if, and I think so you can do it all yourself, and I repeated many times, so I think you have understanding about this. Sum if you will do count, count if, count ifs, count a, average if, like this. So this is the data, and you have to apply function on this data and connect those links here. This is your task. If you find any difficulty, please let me know, and I don't think so you will find any difficulty, understand? Okay, control S and